All right, so now we're going to be going over candlesticks. So again, candlesticks are one of the most simplest concepts to actually understand. I know you guys probably seen like those books of like basically like, okay, we're gonna the fucking doji candle, the fucking hammer candle, the fucking hanging man, or like all these like other fucking weird ways they be fucking calling the candlesticks or whatever, right? One like the dragonfly too, bro. Just it's literally, if you guys look at this piece of paper right here, this is literally all you have to like really know, right? Here we obviously see the second most bullish, so obviously this is like the most bullish you'll see. This one is like the normal bullish, and then these ones are, yeah, like it's kind of like, yeah, it's nothing too crazy. The ones I want you guys to focus on would actually be like this one, and then this one right here, right? And then this normal one and the neutral one. It's just there for consolidation. But sometimes you'll see like again the most bearish one, the second most bearish one, and then the least bearish one. So you'll see these candles at the bottom, right? When price wants to start rallying back up. You'll see this one at the top when price wants to start going down, and you'll see this one wherever, but it will start mostly going down. When you have a full candle like this basically means it's a lot of pressure, right? A lot of selling pressure going down, right? This one you'll usually see this one on top of this one. I'll show you that in a minute, right? Let me actually kind of like change the color of my fucking chart for a minute, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Right. So we could kind of like see like here, like we see this candle right here, the least bearish, right? Because this is like kind of like signaling like, okay, like a lot of selling pressure has stopped. What are we gonna see? Well, now we're gonna start seeing bullish candles form, right? We see right here, this is the most bullish candle. We start seeing like these green bullish candles like actually start filling. What do we want to see after that? We want to obviously see price going and falling through with that, right? So same thing with like again like here, like we see we'll have let's say for example this one right here, right? Second most bearish, right? This is where again now we're starting to see some downside from this, right? We can kind of see that kind of like matches it, right? It doesn't have to match completely. Like you don't really have to like understand these like candles, but you'll kind of see this one at the top. Oh shit. I don't know what that means, right? But you'll kind of see this like at the top, right? Again, why are we seeing this? Because potentially we're rejecting this area of resistance, right? We see that price is rejecting this area. From here, we could see that again, price is getting weaker, right? And then you'll see price bouncing up where? Literally this area right here, right? We see price comes down, inserts this low, we come up, come back down, inserts this low, and bounces back up, right? We could kind of see right here, this candle right here is kind of like now holding us above, right? And then we could see like the series of other candles here as well, right? We could also see like, damn, this fat ass candle. This was actually a news candle, but you'll see, you could kind of like tell how like positive like the news was that caused like this whole rally. And then after like this whole rally, we just consolidated because all the volume was already happened in this candle, right? Um, we could also see, let's say again here, this is like the most bullish, right? We could kind of see right here, second most bullish. We could kind of see that right there. And then this usually kind of like this V-shaped form Loki kind of happens. Like again, right here we could see what we were downtrending here, and then we broke this previous lower high, right? Market structure shift, and now what do we want to see? Well, obviously we want to see an uptrend, but in this case, it didn't really like play out because market had to like close, right? But if we actually kind of like drag it out in the oh wait, no, yeah, we ended up breaking below. We just kind of consolidated, but we still kind of like understood that um we had like this little motion up, which is really all you really need, right? Um you don't really need to catch the whole move, right? You don't got to understand what market is doing 24/7, but you can understand what's happening right now to catch this little move to the upside to again make your own money, right? We could see obviously a downtrend as well here, so we could see we come up, come down, come up, come down, come up, come down, come up, come down. Right here, we were trying to come up, breaking this point, but we came back down, retested. We failed to take this, so this was just again one of those higher time frame lower highs that were being inserted. So we actually came down, inserted that higher time frame, lower high to come down, right? What was the lower time frame, lower high? It was potentially the hourly. Was it? I think somehow that I lost it. But yeah. And then from here, now we're starting to switch sides on the hourly, right? We're starting to, well, we obviously broke this with volume, right? Broke these previous lower highs with volume, and now we're trying to see what a break above here to target these highs up here, right? Or again, we could probably pull back down to continue higher. We could use this tool called the fib retracement, where if we mark it from down here to up here, we'll see where price is most likely going to retrace to continue up higher, right? So again, this is just a way to kind of like understand like candlesticks, right? Um, it's really nothing too crazy, right? Usually when you see like this most bullish candle, you kind of see like a series of more candles kind of falling through it. Like right here, we have this big ass candle. We see like a series of other candles falling through it. We have this big ass, we have this big ass red candle. We have this big ass red candle. We pull up and then come down. Right here, we have this big ass red candle. We have a series of other candles kind of like falling down with it. Here we also see, well, two strong candles coming down, and the next one, and the next one. Basically, yeah, it just symbolizes like a lot of volume picking up for that side. So if you see a big ass Diddy green candle, that means that you're just having a lot of buyers stepping in to come up to the upside. If you see like a lot of Diddy red candles, that means it's a lot of sellers stepping up to take it to the downside, right? And again, you guys don't really have to like kind of like overcomplicate it too much. It's really just fucking candles. You don't really have to like um understand like just like the names of it. Like you don't need that shit. Like that shit's just bullshit. People create names for anything nowadays, but just don't make this like confusing as it is, right? That's literally just kind of how you read candlesticks. And again, if you guys also want to like understand how they open and close, that shit's easy, right? So let's just take for example this candle right here, right? Let's just say this is a green candle. This is something where I probably should have talked about in the beginning, but let's just talk about it right now, because fuck it. And this right here, let's just mark it as a red candle. Right here, here. Alright, so the wicks kind of think of it as like a trail. Like, um, the way the wicks are actually inserted is literally just because price was eventually like drawing down here, right? So before this wick was inserted, it's just like, oops, it's just literally the candle like this, right? Like let's just say this is a 5 minute candle, but the full 5 minutes haven't closed, right? So the candle is moving like this, right? And every single time it does that, it leaves a trail, so like a wick. A lot of people kind of call it like a shit trail, right? Whenever like a snail kind of like um is riding, when a snail is fucking like walking or whatever, it leaves like a shit trail or like that like little trail. Just kind of think of it like as that, right? So if it fucking does some shit like shabang, right? It's gonna form like this, or once it starts forming back up like this, it forms like this fucking wick trail, right? And that's how you'll get like these like, um, yeah, like those fucking like big ass like trails and shit. That's how the wicks are formed, right? Obviously this is when like the candles are forming. Like I said, let's just pretend this is a 5 minute, and yeah, it has like 5 minutes to just kind of move around. So this is the low of the candle, this is the high of the candle, or this is the high of the candle wick, right? And then this is again the high of the candle wick, and this is the low of the candle wick, right? We open on the green, we open here. So this is where we open, and then this is where we close, right? And on the red is just the opposite way. We open on the top, and then we close at the bottom, right? Um, yeah. Um, I could try going on replay mode and kind of showing you guys that it's not that hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's like pretty simple. See how we opened there and then we just closed red down. And then let's see if we could catch a green one. right here. This a green one form. We open here and we close above, and we're just kind of yeah following like the pressure from the downside. But yeah, hopefully you guys understood what candlesticks are. Just kind of like understanding this and like all of that, how I kind of just said it. You'll see like the least this candle right here like at the bottom, right? And then you'll see this one at the top. You'll see this one at the least, yeah, this one you'll see at the top, and this one you'll see at the bottom. And then right here you'll just kind of see those like yeah, normal and neutral. These like two or these four right here, they're just kind of like there. Like they don't really like give a shit. Like they're just consolidation candles. They're like low ass volume candles. Just don't really like focus on them. It's or focus on them, but it's really nothing too crazy, bro. They're just like NPC candles, right? So like these ones stand out, and this one also stands out. These two, but these two are. I mean, these four right here, they're just normal. But yeah, that's candlesticks for you guys, and yeah. Again, if you guys want to learn more, you guys are welcome to join my Discord, and you guys are also welcome to work one on one with me. But yeah,